Hi there, John Day here with a requested video to show a simple way to save Office documents directly into Office 365 Places. I will demonstrate saving files to OneDrive and to SharePoint. The first thing to check is your Office applications are connected to your Office 365 account. We will save a document to OneDrive, then we'll save a file to a followed SharePoint site. There is a good way to save files to OneDrive and SharePoint with applications that cannot connect to Office 365, and we'll show you that too. When you connect to Office 365 via any device, you are in fact connecting an application or an app to Office 365 in order to work with the services. So each browser and each application on your device will require your user credentials and password. Luckily, when you connect Microsoft Word or Excel to Office 365, it actually connects the main suite of apps all at once. The application then connects to the Office 365 services in order to work and collaborate with people and files. Once connected, you can access and save to OneDrive and any libraries you use within SharePoint sites. So this is my OneDrive. I have a folder called Draft User Guides, and I would like to save this Word document there. If I go to the File tab on the ribbon and click Save As, you can see I have no cloud locations displayed, and that is because I'm not signed in. You can add multiple Office 365 accounts to your Office applications. This will show the places you can save to. I'm just going to log in now. Office 365 accounts are work or school accounts in case you see this prompt. Enter my password. Now I'm connected, as you can see. So now when I click the File tab and Save As, I can save directly to my OneDrive, and I'll show the SharePoint places later. Click the OneDrive, let it fetch my current content. There's the folder that I'm going to save in. Enter the name, click Save, all done. Let's go and look at my OneDrive now. As I switch to the browser and look inside the folder, there's the saved file. In order to save to libraries in a SharePoint site, I need to choose the site I want to save to. This site is called Lowdown. If a site has been used frequently, it will be added to my suite of applications automatically, but I can also follow a site. I have 3 libraries in this site. I want to save to the User Guides library. Typically, the Office applications need to be opened after you follow a site to help speed things along. So I have restarted Microsoft Word as I view the SharePoint sites. There you go, I can see the Lowdown site has been added as a site I'm following. So I'm going to click that site, select the library, add the file name, there you go, and click Save. Did it work? Let's find out. I switch to the browser and I can already see it's there. If the file does not appear when you switch back, press F5 in your browser, which refreshes the page you're on. Now, what happens if your application does not have the functionality to connect to Office 365? So I'm using a free graphic editing application called Paintnet. When I go to save this image, I have no access to Office 365, only my immediate device locations and drives. I want to save this image into a library in my Lowdown site called Images, which is currently empty. In OneDrive and any library in SharePoint, there will be a sync button. If the button is not visible, then your admin may have disabled it, which is more often done with SharePoint sites, but not necessarily with your OneDrive. I'm going to demonstrate with SharePoint, but it's done exactly the same in OneDrive. I'm going to allow the browser to open up the OneDrive local application. If you've not used the OneDrive client application before, you will be prompted to log in with your username and password. There are a number of steps in the pop-up that I'm just going to skip through. I would recommend reading them as they do explain how it works. The key point is that your files in OneDrive or library are not downloaded to your local PC until you open or work with them. This avoids unnecessary storage space being used. Now that this is done, if I open up my device's File Explorer, or Windows Explorer in this case, you can see I have access to my lowdown site's images library. When I return to Paint.net, I can save the file into this new location. If I switch back to the browser and go into the images library, there is the PC image file. So now what you're doing is saving the file to your local device, giving you an offline copy of the file. Your device then synchronizes with Office 365 and uploads new and updated files there. So you can now save your files from Microsoft Office and other applications to OneDrive and to your SharePoint libraries. Any requests for videos are welcome. You can connect to me via these social media services. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and have fun.